Hello everyone, welcome to Fablehaven Age of Wonders. For Shalasa the Wise has restored harmony to Ashan. So it is time to begin the next series, a series that has been in the works for some time. Welcome, my friends, to the great Battle Royale of the Blints. Before we begin the series, it's the end of 2024, and I would like to thank you all for a magnificent year. And here is to a glorious 2025. So this realm is going to be a land realm. Because everyone's underground, I think land works best for underground stuff. There are no climate traits and no inhabitants and no presence traits. But we do have a massive underground. This realm possesses no free cities. It's just us going fisticuffs. There will be a Wondrous Pass, because I enjoy it, and there will be the Warping Wilds. This realm is in an unnatural state of flux, warping and transforming constantly. Each strategic turn, all unknown surface provinces have a small chance of transforming their province feature into a new one. I believe we did use this in the Morgan playthrough ages ago, so it's not going to be my first time, but it's been a while. So, here we go. This is the Blintastic Grand Arena. I don't know what icon we want to use. The most desolate, destructive, chaotic map that we can. That'll do. There's no lava, but that'll do. So what do I mean by the Great Blint Battle Royale? For a long time, we have been playing with Blint. He has been a meme lord that reoccurs through all of our series. And now, finally, there are 9 different cultures of Blints, which means this is a 1v1, V1, 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 V1. I wish there was an easier way to do this. V1, V1, V1. There is no diplomacy. There are no alliances. And there is no mercy. Now, it would be really funny if I could have 9 AI go at it and we just observe, but unfortunately that is not possible. The game cannot begin without a human player. So we're going to do this way. It'll be good fun, though. We are, of course, on brutal difficulty. There are no Pantheon heroes, because this is a Blint-only contest, and the Blints in the Pantheon are present. We'll allow the Ascended stuff, blah, blah, blah. No allied victory, of course. Yeah, sure. This looks fine to me. I like the normal stuff. I believe that is all good to go. Now, originally, I had planned on playing the OG, the original Blint, who was there over a year ago to annoy me. Blint, the Underdelver. This is where it all began, my friends. But then they added in something fun.
What is your people's form?
So we're going to do a little bit of modifying to the OG Blint. Should we leave his traits the same? I would like, instead of Bulwark, let's remove Bulwark for Strong, just because I have a build idea, but it's not going to be the most offensive.
What is their origin culture?
Industrious culture. I haven't played this since Maui Boy, so this will be quite interesting. His starting traits are Adept Settlers and Wonder Architects, not going to touch it. And we will even begin with the Tome of Rock, which I have not played since it got buffed.
What is your
So why not? He is, of course, a champion. The free city bonus does not apply, but it is what it is. So allow me to make our new alternative Blint. Everyone say hello to the first Death Knight, Blint the Underlich. Yes, the Death Knight class is one of the 2 new hybrid classes, alongside the Spellblade, and it specializes in high damage melee attacks backed up by debuffs and undead summoning units. This will be my first time ever playing with the Death Knight, and I thought, who best to be than Blinty Boy? Of course, his look inspired by the one and only Lich King Arthas, who did nothing wrong, by the way. We'll be using the Slayer Sword just because we'll try it. I'm actually not really a fan of the Slayer Sword. but it could be good with Fatality early on. We'll give it a shot. We'll try it out.
Your
As mentioned
journey
first, Death Knight.
begins.
Blint the Underlich. He leads the Deep Scourge, who have been given a little bit of a makeover from the city of Icecrown. For his ambition, I've gone with Dominator because if I'm not going to use it with an undead character, who am I going to use it with? I mean, an Eldritch Sovereign is probably the answer, but I thought it would be good fun. So we march onwards to the very first Free for All as the Underlich. Welcome, my friends, to the arena. Ah, we're in a corner again. Great. Starting off with Bolstering Chant, an industrious spell to heal. Nice, and gain Bolst Defense. And we'll have Rock Blast, which was buffed a little bit ago now. It acts like a shock attack, so it will cancel defense mode and remove retaliations. Not a bad starting spell. We can already see one of the mods I added. This is the only new mod. This is reminiscent of Age of Wonders 3, where you got to choose what you would produce if you weren't actually making anything. You could switch it about. So we can now make merchandise for gold. We can generate knowledge for knowledge. We can forge armaments to increase our draft. We can even salvage to get some binding essence. Not a lot, just a little. We can go back to producing rations, or we can produce mana. And I believe by default, the garrison now generates city stability based on its draft, which is an interesting change. But of course, we're starting with the usual production. And as the industrious culture, our farm also gives us production. So you know what? We'll build that first. It needs what, a forester? Forester. Okay. So what did the Underlich begin with? He began with a Steel Shaper, an Anvil Guard, and the Arbalest. Alrighty. I think we take another Anvil Guard, honestly. More frontline. Alrighty, so as the industrious culture, our scouts have a special feature. That special feature is, of course, prospecting. We can walk over mountains, which includes these underground stalagmite things, to... Is there not an enemy here? Oh, there's really not. To get some production, food, or even items. Interesting. There are no enemies at the moment. Mm-hmm. Alright, well, we'll start our research. Brain. It's kicking. Now, obsidian weapons is a new thing whenever this update came through, which is pretty good. Adds plus one physical attack and then a chance to apply bleeding, but we'll probably get back to that eventually. I might even go Earthkin because Mountain Walk will save me a lot of trouble. Gargoyles could be fun, though. I think these guys were also slightly buffed. We'll just start with Earthkin, that's fine. Now, I have a really funny build planned for this character, because the idea behind this is Blint, the OG Blint, was of course defeated by Iratus. Wow, why are there no enemies? No new locations to reveal. Okay. The OG Blint was defeated by Iratus. And you know, if you can't beat him, join him. Just gonna use that out real quick while he can still reach for this turn. And this is our very first undead Blint. And so my plan is to kind of combine the features of the Underdelver with... Oh yeah, these things are here. So I definitely want to grow. Yikes. Okay, so I'm going to put a farm here. We'll switch this around later. We'll put a farm here to get growing, and then we'll move over here to get this. Because we're Wonder Architects, so we get a free... Wow. Okay, AI. We get a free cleared Wonder to start off with. Let's pop up and see what we can see. We are literally quite in the mountains. So here is the tree. Joy, oh joy. We, of course, have our Mortal Champion stuff, which is not different here, but the Death Knight stuff is all new. So So we start off with Knight up here, if you don't get to choose between Knight or whatever the other one is. Then we have this tree over here with Frenzy. There's a lot of exclusivity over here. Thundering Strike, Crit. I think I'm just always doing Keen Edge. Reckless Rage, Execute. Probably going Execute, right? Critical Momentum. This hero makes a crit. Ooh, Heal and Hasten. If we're going with a shock weapon, then this is not great. I'll have to see how it all pans out. Berserker's Rage, Grim Executioner. Probably going Execute, right? Undying Warrior. Okay, we have our Resurgence here. The middle tree looks like it's raw stats, so Second Wind, which is a pretty good thing to pick up. We have Fighting, Vigor, Sundering Sweep. Not just Sweep, we have Sundering Sweep. Okay. Fighting 2, Vigor 2. We don't get Greater Vigor, apparently. Then exclusively Terrifying Aura or Weakening Aura. I wonder if this stacks with the aura from the Order Tome. Unyielding. At start of its turn, this dispels 1 negative status effect. Nice. We have Willbreaker for Vicious Killer and Willbreaker. Enemies in range 3 of the target suffer Weakened and Remorse. That could be fun. I don't really plan on doing a morale bombing build. It could be neat. Or Warseeker, which I think is what I'm going to do. They did nerf this so it not only stacks up to 3 times instead of 5, but still probably worth it. And of course, Killing Momentum. Then we have stuff from the Ritualist tree. So we have Curse. Is that a free action? If that's a free action, that's 1,000% worth it. Plague Magic. Chance to Inflict Disease, of course. I don't think this has changed at all. Chance to Inflict Decaying. Mass Curse. Dark Ritual. To Melee Mage. Can I use magic and support abilities while engaged in melee? Okay. Weaken. Disrupted. Is that? Remove enchantments. Into Frost Curse. Curse now deals 30 frost damage and a 120% chance of frozen. If this is still a free action, that's 1,000% worth it. We have over here Raise Undead, Zombie Keeper, Wyvern Keeper, and Infested Summons. I think we'll start with starting with Knight is usually probably a good idea. But I kind of want to get Wyvern Keeper as soon as possible for a free Bone Wyvern at the start of combat. Okay. That's the tree. The Titan Greaves. Ooh, fantastic. That's mine. That is so mine. Vendor, sure. 1 turn Vendor. Sounds good to me. Vendor, I hardly even know her. Probably should get a shrine going before we get too crazy, but I might just go Stonemason. One of the great things about Industrious, one of the few great things, is that you can really... What did that change to? You can really boost your building really fast. A second farm is so worth it. Again, I'd probably switch this to a quarry eventually. What do you need? 2 farm? Done. Eventually, this will probably be switched over to quarry or something, but... Ooh, the mace is smiting. I mean... Why not? Why not? What do we got? Tier 3, Tier 2. A risky battle. Okay. Now, Raise Undead doesn't have any support for us right now. But I think it will eventually. Okay, so the Steel Shaper, I've never really understood how this works. But the idea behind the Industrious Culture's built-in support is that they give a bolstered defense to their units, and then they can convert it from strength from steel, which heals them and gains strengthen. So usually what the AI does, I don't know if that's a good indicator of what you should do, but usually how the AI plays is they'll spend like 3 turns buffing like mad, and then they'll just all of a sudden explode. Their damage. So I believe you have a full action thing you do, so we can go ahead and we'll heal. If I put him here, he's going to die, isn't he? Put Blint behind this for now. Command you. And then you can use your Overdraw, which cancels defense mode retaliation unless it has charge resist. Okay. We'll try and hit this guy good. Of course, he misses 65%. We can taunt. I guess Blint didn't really need to run away. Keeping his sword on would have been better. Oof. Instantly frozen, naturally. 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 Probably just do that. Cancel retaliation. Smack, smack, smack. Take shots. And then once this dies, which of course it's not going to, but... Won't be funny if they kill Blint now. Sad, but funny. Oh, I can't because they're standing on it. I was. There we go. Now Blint can do this. Wakey, wakey. Eggs and bakey. And we can also use the spell here to cancel retaliation. And then just slap it. Easy as pie. Cool. It might be worth going back to clear this. Oh, that's so much. Oh well. Budgie Boy's leveled up, and we'll get the Zombie Keeper. A slow start, but I think it will be worth it in the end. New Improviser skills available. Military Engineering is kind of mandatory, but it's not mandatory yet. I don't believe. Or is it? Nice. As Wonder Architect, we can annex these for free. It might be worth it, just so I don't forget. Is there something else we're going to want soon? Nah, just grab it. Because there is a Wonder right here, so... Probably worth it. We'll boost you out, get another Arbalists. Oh, it's one tile short. I guess we should go find out what's over here. Lava. Of course. The wonders of starting underground. If you're not stuck in by bedrock. Ooh, yeah, this as well. Where are we? Literally. Oh, that's so annoying. I have a mount either. So I'm going to want to build the outpost here. Yikes. We'll get the market so we can build. You are probably going up. Yeah. Diggy dig. Okay. I'm surprised these nodes next to my base were cleared. I thought I'd have to fight on all three of these. Oh well. Oh. Horse infestation. Naturally. One tile short. Uh-huh. Oh, is this a dead end as well? Joy. Okay. We'll build here. What's this doing? Perfect. I believe she's one tile away from being able to assist us in this battle, so we'll just pull back and have to heal up. Earthkin is in. I don't think I want Stone Skin. All friendly units lose all stacks of Bullshit Defense and Bullshit Resistance, and for each stack they gain Strength and Fortune. See, this sort of thing. It might actually be worth it for us to get Wayfinder Enchant, though. As the Industrious Culture, we are going to want to use that. And as much as I would love to instantly pop this enchantment, I cannot. You know, I didn't really plan ahead here. I did not plan ahead at all. Great. A high-risk battle. There's the Arbalist. I should have planned for the next city. Hello. Is that a gremlin? It is. See if we can taunt. Where's this? So I bet part of the... Wow, okay. I bet part of the problem here was that... The birds can just, like, completely ignore our zone of... Not completely, but they can highly ignore our zone of control. So they're probably just gonna... crack me. If I had to guess. No? Smack that. Alrighty. Let's see what we do. What is the effect here anyway? Hasten, swift, and slippery until end of combat. Yikes. Very good. Lens debuffs and grants 30% increased fizz in... Oh, I thought this was a heal. Oh, anyway. Gonna beat the brakes off this thing. I might have actually been able to kill it if I used this. If I cancel your retaliation... Okay, not quite. Don't forget the quirk of our culture, if you want to call it that, is that whenever we take damage, we gain... we gain bolstered resistance, right? Oof. The Anvil Guard. It's in pain. Alright, we'll do this. Which does stuff. And things. 5%. We'll roll the 45, sure. Wish I could taunt this, but it is what it is. Okay. I don't want to spend my mana, really, if I can help it. I might spend it. We'll see. Blint just needs to get out of the way, so you can come in and shoot him. I bet the crossbow could do some real good damage if we really lead into it, but I don't plan on it. Alrighty. GG. Armor of the Linebreaker. Yes, please. That sounds fun. Plus in defense, 2 status resist, Cry of Battle, and Charging Leap. Okay, well... I mean, I could make this a city, I suppose. I do have a plan. This might actually not be the worst city I've ever made. It wouldn't be a good one. But it wouldn't be the worst. Okay, so we'll stick around here to prospect and then we'll leave. Same here. Oh, can I not be prospected while there's a thing here? That's not very difficult, but I don't think I can beat it. Orders required. Your orders are to sit here and heal a turn. I might turn this into a city. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to turn it into a city. I could use a quarry. Could also use a forester. So we'll do. We'll get the library going. We'll get another pioneer. 3 scouts is probably fine for now. We're going to have to go up a tier in a moment. Haste berries gives us what? Bounty migrant absorbing cities takes -2 turns. Sure. Let's get Earthkin going. Oh, I probably... That'll be fine. Yeah, see, we can do all this prospecting around here. And with mountain walking, it'll be a lot easier. We'll pick up this mana. I kind of wanted to pick it up before we do this fight, though. And maybe we can try it. How much mana do I have? 37? Be fine. You and your retinue approach the grand desecrated temple, decorated with depictions of stern-looking Galdir. You hear eerie chanting coming from within and espy a group of hooded figures performing some sort of ritual. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream echoes the temple. This group is summoning something big and otherworldly. Your companions follow nervously as they look on, awaiting your orders. You wonder if you should allow the summoning ritual to continue, or stop it before it is too late. An impossible battle. Is this the one with the shrine? Alright, we'll come back to that. Turns out, even though it's going to be a city, it wasn't really worth it. This is blocking me in, though, so I'm going to have to... Aww. I'm going to have to get that going as fast as possible. Maybe I just go back to the down here. Oh, hey, there's a Bronze Wonder. We can do that one. I shouldn't have Blint be the one exploring. As fun as it is. Yeah, we'll come back. Back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth. And we'll get Mountain Walk soon. Wayfinder enchantment is in. We might as well grab Obsidian weapons now. New skills available. City structures are cheaper to build. You know what? We're here. Let's do it. There shouldn't be any water on this map, or minimal water. What do you think this is over here? If only I had a scout to tell me. Oh no. Alright, it is very difficult to see what we're doing here. What in tarnation? Yeah. Earthkin is ready. This will give us 1 defense, mountain camouflage, and mountain walk. I'm probably disabling it because it looks ridiculous. Get Wayfinder going as well. Scouts are very important to us. We probably even want another scout. Honestly, if we're really thinking about this. First Death Knight. We must converse. A grave chancellor approaches you. While your armies fight in faraway lands, what defends your people? I'll tell you what, the chancellor continues. Walls as high as mountains, as thick as the trunks of ageless oaks. If we are to prosper, we must build, build, build. The chancellor dispenses his industrious propaganda with fervent consumption. He wipes his chin dry. Or we build recruitment halls, granaries, anything that helps us win the war. Sturdy empires are built with mighty blocks of stone, my first Death Knight. Build more quarries. Sure. An astral rift. That sounds terrifying. Alright, Earthkin is in, so now we can pretty safely walk through these mountains. Safely and easily. These mountains I wish to hopefully one day destroy. I can also give you a mount finally. Several times my size, but it's not the size that matters, it's the motion of the ocean. Instant tier 2. You love to see it. And our tier 2 stabby stabby is the Halberdier. Now, I do have a lot of plans for shanking, because I'm tired of not having anti-large, but the Halberdier will have to do. And we can get our first hero, who's going to have to wait. Defender and a mage. Probably a mage. Probably. I would like a mage. The tavern will help a lot to recover our city stability. How bad do you think this is? That's pretty bad. Do I really want to do this? He asks. Thinking the answer is yes. Oh, right. I can use my stones for this. I don't know. I mean, the game said we need more quarries, so quarries it is. Into Shrine, which is boosted. It'd be great if I could make any progress towards my my ambition, but here we are. Ooh, summon lesser stone spirits. That, you know what? Sure. I want the gargoyle, but that'll do. That'll do. We have a rally. Ooh, some ogres. Okay, interesting. Spell ready to cast. Oh, get that going. Next turn we'll get our hero, which will probably be a mage. I like how Blint has been walking around for a few turns, but don't worry about it. Oof, okay. We'll grab this, and this is probably what will make our next city. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet. This wouldn't be an awful city, but it's going to be kind of screwed until later. I might just turn this into a work camp and get this. Then we'll make a city over here, and it can kind of touch tips with the capital. Because we're going to be Materium, that was kind of my whole plan. You know? Do I have my other scout? I don't know where my other scout is. Oh! A blessed dragon. It's like I woke up Sindragosa. Alrighty. We have our Bone Wyvern, and we have the Infested Summons. This should count. Do I care about... I don't care about that right now. I'm going to go... Should we grab this? This is a free action, I think. We'll grab Curse. I don't know if we'll invest heavily in Curse, but we'll go with Curse. And of course, we have to start with the material. I might wait. Yeah, we're going to wait for the next tome. You'll see why. It'll make sense later. This is a nice little corner. Some very strange terrain going on, but a nice little corner. Let's go to the bathhouse. Sending weapons is in. This will give our skirmishers polearm, shock, shield, fighter, and ranged units plus some physical damage and a 60% chance to inflict bleed. Fun fact, this was in the game before. However, oh, I'm sorry. You're a fearmonger? Bro, that's worthless. What are you? It's doable. Wow, these are both pretty bad. I might shuffle them, actually. That's the thing we can do now. Arcane Artisans, Mines grant +5 mana. This was nerfed, but it's still good. Later. Might shuffle. There's so much I want to do. So much to do and so little time to do it. Well, this is a nice place. Give me gold. No gold. I might bring this scout back over here. Alright. Discover a thicket of trees made of pure crystal. You find yourself confused by the reflected light around you. You discover that the further you explore, the more disorienting and twisty the maze becomes. The forest of crystalline light confuses your sense of direction. As you and your army stumble through the maze, you are not sure what is and what is not a path or merely a reflection. Blinking in the light, you realize this maze would be an ideal place for an ambush. Something approaches. Alright, give it a shot. The lovely constrictors. It took a lot. Wait, what is this? Oh, Mirror Veil, that's fine. It took a lot for me not to just go Tome of Discipline. I want you to know that I resisted the urge. The dark urge. The foul urge. This is a free action. Nice. Wow. You know, this actually might have been a really bad deployment. Because, well, one of these things can pull. Well, let's see what happens, shall we? If Blint dies, you'll know what happens. There's the pull. Resisted. Fantastic. Oof, okay. Alrighty. Well. Do that. You are refuged, which is rude. Beautiful. I might just, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might go chase this guy down. That sounds like fun. And by fun, I mean a foul necessity. Oh, it's the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Go here, that. Maybe taunting him is the play. Alright, here's the real question. Wait, can I kill with this? No. That sucks. This is actually really annoying because these are no longer refuge, right? So they're going to get fat hits on Blinty boy. Oh. Okay. Well. That's unfortunate. How does that not kill you? Okay. We'll just smash this guy. And then quite literally smash him. Sure. This is probably a dead, something's gonna die here, probably. If I had to guess. Oh! You have, herbivore. That's not annoying or anything. Okay. You're dead. You're not quite dead, but close. I think I'll just bullshit this thing's, or Blint's defense and run away like a craven dog. I don't want to be pulled or anything. Just run! Run! Who hasn't moved yet? Oh, we're fine. Wow, you're an herbivore and you have corpse eat? My goodness. Anyone else notice that the wyvern is still here and I don't think it's supposed to be? Not that I'm complaining or anything. Certainly not complaining. After fending off an ambush, you progress through the dizzying crystal forest. You discover a wandering minstrel. The minstrel jumps down from his wagon. He is excited to see you. Oh, great first Death Knight, Blint the Underlich, you are! I wonder. I am so lost, and the ambushes, ruffians everywhere. If you could guide me through the mirror maze, I will give you a reward from my wagon. Having mastered the maze, this is no problem for you. After helping him, the minstrel opens his wagon and gestures inside. Thank you, oh, first Death Knight. Pick your reward. I could get a turn of knowledge. A turn and a half of Imperium. I might just take the gold here. Which I know doesn't sound great, but sounds good to me. I'll build our city here because there's something special here. And we can summon next turn. Ice Crown can annex. And it shall. What do we need? Need a quarry. I don't have a mine yet either. I need the wizard tower as well. Wait, can you build the item forge now with just the foundation? I like the institute. That is a lot of production. Holy crap. Wait, are these not the same thing? Huh. Interesting. Oh, I think one of these is industrious and one of these is from the Tome of Rock, which is weird, but alright, fair enough. I respect it. I'll take the mine. Because greed is good. If a halberdier coming in, we'll get another arbalist going. Man, my draft is garbage. We're waiting for that. Don't worry, we'll get there. It'll be fantastic when we do. Alright, this is being converted into a city immediately. Then we get to annex this for free. Then we can pick up this. I think I'm waiting one turn. Move over here and we'll just wait a turn to heal. You are continuing to explore the vast and... Is that a wizard's tower? I found my next city. I think you were leaving as well. Wow. This nice little corner of the world. Alrighty. Our next tome, no one should be that surprised. The Tome of Necromancy.
Necromancers are the greatest healers of all, as they have the power to cure the greatest ailment itself, death. Some will fear such an existence, but what healing ritual doesn't have its side effects? There is also a grim yet satisfying efficiency in recycling your fallen. When your army succumbs, raise them again.
And that would have been really convenient earlier. We're going to go with the Necrotize. Because Necrotize is super funsies. Oh, I did build this into a work camp, didn't I? Interesting. Alrighty. I think I'm going to re-roll this. It's so expensive, but... Oh shit, another Death Knight. You know what? Why not? also came with a Thesis, which is amusing. Alright, well, we have a Death Knight. Another Death Knight. The only thing better than one Death Knight is 2 Death Knights. I feel like I need to take care of this sooner rather than later. We'll see if we can build something of an army. We'll boost that out and then generate some gold, I suppose. Why not? Alrighty. So now, the reason I held on to that, this signature skill, is because now we can get the Initiate of Shadow. While Army Leader, all non-hero units in the army gain +2 damage on flanking attacks. This affects stacks, and is increased for non-repeating attacks. And this gives us the opportunity to grab Frost Strikes, which will give us more damage, which is nice. More damage, more good. And even summon a little Stone Spirit. Do I was waiting, right? Did I already wait? No, we were waiting. Cool. I'm trying to think of what one of the settlements of the Scourge was called. A general discusses Blint the Underweeb's war with you. Have we met him yet? The Underweeb is here again. When he remarks, curse those page-gazing scribes. Meanwhile, my boys are dying out there. Yeah, they're reading Dojinshi. And not the safe-for-work kind. The general keenly elaborates. It is unfair, my first Death Knight. My soldiers sacrifice their lives for you. What are your mages and scholars an ice crown do all day? Sit in ivory towers and dusty libraries? I say we put those bookworms to better use. Knowledge is only half the battle, after all. The other half demands plenty of troops in the field. Moving scholars of the Ice Crown from their comfortable alcoves to the battlefield should improve your army's strength. What will you do? Either way, I'm losing something. I wouldn't mind a free Steel Shaper. At this point, 11 knowledge isn't the worst thing in the world. Gotta be honest, it's not a trait I'm happy about, but it could be done. There's a world where this camp is takeable. Like if I move out and get this guy to bait to attack me, I think it'll be fine. Just fine. Nice, we found more stuff to pick up. Also, I haven't found Blint the Underweeb. Spoilers? Hello? I have very low faith that this is going to survive, but it would be cool if it evolved. I believe a farm is in order here. So, Regir the Brutal is actually for mana, which is hilarious, because this is a conduit, and this could be a conduit. And hopefully we get more conduits. Let's see how the AI does here. Flawless. The Wand of Sundering. That could be fun. Sure. And Blinty Boy leveled up. Blinty Boy. I wouldn't mind getting foraging training. I think it does help out a lot. But I'm also just going to grab Knight now. I've wanted it for a while. Okay, we're hanging out here. This is called Bronze Gates. Wrathgate. Fun fact, the Wrathgate was the first in-game cinematic ever in the World of Warcraft, and it remains one of their best to date. Oh hey, this would have been great to have earlier. Take it now, though. Better late than never, as they say. So when I was going through adding the various Blints to this, I was like, there's a lot of familiar names from semi-recently. Oh, this just evolved. I don't know if I can take 6 units. Oh, I can attack this one by itself. Oh, there was something that... Is that one of my units? We're going to try this. See if I can cleanly do this. Now, Mr. Brutal Boy, Regier, has a Cestus, which means... Oh. Oh my god. That was brutal. Which means... Oh, that's so bad. Oh. Wow. Oh my god. Wow. It means he wants to be hitting people 3 times with his full action. Wow. Damn. Okay. His back is turned, which sucks. I'm aware. But, it'll be okay, I think. I somehow did worse than the AI. By a relatively large margin. I could have leapt there to do back, or to do flanks, it might have been better. My goodness. Okay, well. It is what it is. I think it is what it is. I suppose the good news here is that if I'm ever being chased and I don't want to be caught, I can just run into the mountains and everything will be better. Can I make this? Whatever. This cost me upkeep, so I'll just build that. I don't really want to make that a city. I could. The problem is Ice Crown is going to be capped out at like 15 and needs to come up here. Maybe we can start trading provinces then. I don't know, Godfather. Your troops rush a group of winged creatures, but notice that they neither attack nor retreat. Your foes fly around the area, flapping their wings and making alarming noises. They do not wish to engage your superior numbers, but appear loath to retreat, too. It seems they are protecting some nearby nests. Will you allow the airborne beasts to retreat with their eggs? Or will you attack? Build an Aviary and Ice Crown. Sure. That was a sound effect. Alright, I want to move this way so we can build another city over here. For Wizard Tower reasons. Okay, nice. I could start building here, but I don't really want to. We're going to want to sell well. Is there any reason not to queue this? I don't believe so. Oh, yes there is. Well, there was. Regia has leveled up. And I think... I mean, we might as well start this way too. I can spend mana here. There's a lot going on. To make this less of a high-risk battle, what's the AI do? Okay. I might need to retreat here. Like, just pull back for a little bit. Okay. I don't think they can pounce me that hard. Here comes the leap. Oh, I got the Steel Shaper. Okay. We're in the trees, so they're probably not going to try and shoot me. Yeah. Very nice. Very good, very good. GG. Told you I could do it. Just took some clever use of game mechanics. And sacrificing a Steel Shaper. I didn't think the spider could get that far, but it's okay. It's alrighty. Alrighty, daddy. What does bleeding do in this game again? Damage. It does damage. Nice. Cool. Losing the Steel Shaper sucks, but that is pretty fun. Cool. And the Evoker ropes. Very nice. So we'll get around to picking that up as well since I'm here. I can build the item forge. Now the reason I wasn't going to is because I was going to recruit. Oh, I wanted both of them, but I was like, why can't I get both of them? Because, you dumb. Rally points. Oh, I need a quarry. I need one more quarry. I could just convert this into a quarry. There is a reality where I have the Workers Guild in Icecrown. I'm not sure if that's a reality we live in. But it is a reality. Alrighty. You want to go all the way over here? Oh, I thought that polar bear was another scout. Nope. Let's get a mana obelisk. Eventually this farm is going to be a conduit, but not yet. Sure. I need walls, though. Nice. We have the Zombie Keeper. The Wrath Gate doesn't have a gate on it. So that's worth noting. Worth noting and attempting to correct as soon as possible. My draft is trash, we've met a foe. Let us waste no time with words, Blint. Only on the field of battle will our differences be settled. Everyone say hello to Blint the Undersavior. After failing his mission in another timeline, Blint the Undersavior returned to his world to reunite and redeem his kin. The Wizard King swiftly rallied the Molekin to Underlight, only for it to be whisked away to a faraway land. In this God's forsaken grand arena, fate has given the Undersavior one last chance to prove that he, and he alone, can save his people. He is our barbarian representative, as a relentless crusader and prolific swarmer. Blint the Undersavior was in the Kel'Thuzad playthrough, and that other timeline that was mentioned was, the Kel'Thuzad playthrough was alternative Azeroth, appropriate for the influence of the Underlich. He has underground adaptation, strong, and pack tactics. Also Earthkin, apparently. I thought I started you with a Tome of Zeal, which explains this order. But hey, as a chivalrous diplomat, Blint is destined to go back to Materium. These are kind of irrelevant because there is no diplomacy, so I won't be going over the personalities, but he is a chivalrous diplomat in a world with no diplomacy. So where did we meet you? Ah, over here. Okay. Alrighty. It is worth noting that, barbarians are really scary. Oh no, that Mace is smiting. Nice, nice. So I'm not saying he's going to be our most terrifying opponent, but I am saying he's going to be a terrifying opponent. Necromancer's not really relevant yet, so we'll just take the Rune of Industry. That's fine. That will give our industrious benefits, we'll be able to pass them through, to our non-cultural units, which right now is just the Lesser Stone Spirits we've summoned. I might even summon another one. They do have a mana upkeep, of course, but gold's a little dry as it is. So and the Butcher has arrived. So he'll be joining our Brute here in a moment. You know what, we'll boost the Wizard Tower, why not? I don't plan to use it much, but it is still bonus Imperium. And this place is jam-packed with stuff. You'll love to see it. We need a Forester. Cool. Give me a Palisade Wall, please, and thank you. No. I'm assuming the Mage's Tower is a bit beyond my abilities at the moment. I might... Did I plop it down right here? Ooh, someone's building here. I'm looking for where the shitty should be. This right here isn't a bad spot. Oh, I'm broke. Can I do anything for money? No. I mean, I'd have to cancel something, but unless. Oh. Unless. Nice. And now I can't move there. I could put it here. Close enough. Did the Butcher come this way? Oh, hey, you got your Palisade Walls. Get me a live Barbie. That'll do. Your Chancellor gleefully hops back into your throne room. Quarries, quarries, as far as I can see. The Chancellor proceeds to tell in great detail how the stone is hauled into your cities. All across your realm, in every city, your citizens talk about how safe they feel. knowing that we have the materials for defensive structures. The Chancellor claps her hands and smirks. Your cities rejoice. They build anything we desire. Stone now congests your city streets. How will you spend the excess? Ooh, a stone spirit? A tier 3 unit is not bad. Nor is all that production. Nor is 2 turns of gold. Ooh. I mean, the money is just so tantalizing. I'll take a tier 3 unit, though. Have you ever tasted Spirit Wolf, my first Death Knight? Your hero, Regier the Brutal, asks casually. You wonder where this is going. It is said to be quite sweet and full of invigorating power. Regier feigns nonchalance, but you detect the quivering in his voice. He wets his lips. Your raised eyebrow is all the encouragement your hero requires. Legends of this realm say the flesh of a spirit wolf grants strength and wisdom to its consumer. My first Death Knight is your devout servant. Permit me as Spirit Wolf. We shall share its flesh and its power. Alright, sure. Oh. Very nice. Instantly produced. Oh, right. It's the thing also start. Wow, I'm not used to that. What is that? It's a quarry. Sure. Unfortunately, I don't have a, This could actually be really dangerous. Got a palisade wall. Oh, we'll see. If once his face wants to fight, we can fight. The Undersavior. By the way, as far as the stories go, the Undersavior has the most generic one. So y'all know. The other ones, I kind of went deep into the lore. At least I think. We'll see if you agree. Up a strands. What would we call this? There's the Wrath Gates. There weren't really much, was there? There was the... I don't know. Will this fit? Yeah, the Serenite Graveyard. There we go. Fun facts. I don't know why all of a sudden this has become like deep WoW lore, but here we are. Fun facts. In the Wrath of the Lich King story, there is a deep connection between Serenite, which is ore that was born from the blood of the old god Yogg-Saron, and the structures that were used to create Icecrown Citadel. But they kind of never really explained it that deeply. And that's one of the regrets that some of the old devs have, is they like touched on it slightly, and they were meant to kind of they wanted to like dive into the connection between the Lich King and the old gods. But as it turns out, it might have been a good idea they didn't, because they retconned the whole bloody thing anyway. But we didn't talk about that. Breastplate of the Champion is in because Blint the Underlich deserves only the best item in the game. Plus your defense, 20% damage with melee attacks, and 20% critical hit chance with melee attacks. Big fan. Maybe we can give this other thing to Regier when the time comes. When can I build roads? Oh, right now. Close. Open. Roads. Ah, sweet roads. Would that be autoable? Yeah. At last, the flesh of the spirit wolf is mine. Regier the Brutal grins, baring his teeth voraciously. After gathering the broad selection of powders and tonics, your hero ceremoniously proceeds to prepare the meat of the spirit wolf in his quarters. A sordid odor soon permeates your abode. As your courtiers gather in protest, Regier reemerges triumphantly, chewing on what looks to be a braised haunch of the spirit wolf. He exhumes newfound strength. I can feel its power surging through my veins. I am become your weapon, First Death Knight. Wield me. So he got a free level. He got some renown as well. I can say, give me a taste. Sapping strength suits you. Oh, Spirit Breaker. Get some money. Or I can level up all units in stack. His stack isn't full, so I'm just going to take some as well. Which he promised me anyway, so. There is a slight problem we're about to run into. Huh. I didn't think about that. Because we got what we did, I'm going to go towards Keen Edge to get crit, because we have the Breastplate of the Champion, so that'll be a 40% critical hit chance. I'm also going to take the Vampire Spider mounts, because I can. Did you get your wall build? Fantastic. Let's get the Stonemason, because building is good. Let the road gore commence. The undead care not for aesthetic beauty. I say that, but I feel like the West doesn't care for it anymore either. That's a whole ass rant. Oh, I need to go deal with that as well. I need more farms, too. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go bonk this so we can get a Fireforge Stone. I should be able to do it with that army. I hope. Wow, where is everyone? Blint, hello? The Rune of Industry is in. Oh, let's get a Gargoyle. Is it too late for the Gargoyle? Nah. Ice Crown's production. Can't really produce anything. I'll build that just so it stops being there. Regier can get the Bone Wyvern. Fantastic. And he's going to follow the exact same pattern because he is also a Death Knight. Shadow into Frost Damage. I almost want to give him this. You know what I will? You have that. I don't want that. Cool. Get the rune going for our Stone Spirits and our Butcher Ogre, which is coming from this Ashen Ruin. You're thinking a free-for-all, we would have already met somebody else, but here we are. Let's see how the auto does. It does gloriously. Ooh, the Shadowlands. Is this a, shock sword? Because Frostborn hungers. Do I want to go see what that is? Not really. Wow. Okay, we cleared out this quest item place thing. We'll head this way. Wow, that is a big weapon. Has run through as well. You know what? We'll give it a shot. Why not? I thought it was a sword for a second. Although it did say lance in the title, so I probably should have suspected it was a lance. Oh, no, let's meet him. Everyone say hello to Blint, the Underliberator, our primal culture representative leading the Webbed Deep Dwellers. Despite obtaining the blessing of Arachne, the webbed deep dwellers could not secure a future of their own. To survive, Blint the Underliberator bent the knee to the goat, who ushered in the unification of nature. After the goat's ascension to Mage Haven, they thrived in the new age of nature, but peace is forever fleeting. Neither victor nor victim in fate's machinations, the webbed deep dwellers have been given an oracle by their primal deity. Fight or die. As the primal tunneling spider representative, they are fabled hunters and druidic terraformers. They're all in on this nature shtick. They have bulwark and the dread spider mounts, and apparently animal kinship. His ambition is shepherd, so I gave him the root of tomes, hoping he'd, know how to complete his ambition. I'm not sure if he does, but maybe he does. Who knows? Okay. If I put it right here, a quarry thing, that'd be actually kind of insane. I like it. We need to get this, though. Get this first. Alright. Ice Crown is chilling. Rune of Industry is in, which will give bolstering to our non-cultural units. So they can take a bit of a beatdown. I will take Knowledge Extraction. Thank you very much. I might be able to take this tower. It's going to be so difficult. I'm trying to work my way over to this so we can be a team, you know? Is it worth walking around it? I don't know. Okay, I think everything down here is secure. So you can come join the fight up top. Is that Blint himself? No. That's one of Blint's many heroes. That must be the primal individual. Gargoyle is in. Should we get skeleton reanimation? No, we will. I'm a dominator after all, so I need to start dominating. Oh, an academy. Yes. And even an armory. Sure. I'm sorry, did that just say a free city declared on me? There's a free city already? Yikes. That's, spicy meatball. You are approached by your hero, Ragier the Brutal. His expression betrays dejection and vexation. After a deep sigh, he declares, "My whole life, I've always thought of myself as an imperialist, but as of late, doubts are creeping into my mind. Is this my destined path towards renown, or will plotting another course lead me to the success and satisfaction I currently lack, yet so desperately crave?" Well, privateer is pointless. Ooh. This here's in the same boat as your ruler. This here and your ruler. That's actually kind of insane. Ooh, should we try this? So elitist is one of the, is it 2 or 3? Traits. Do I keep this guy in the army in hopes that I can upgrade him? Probably not. That cannot be given to a god tier because that one, you have to fight alongside your hero. And I think it's very strong. Oh, a mirror shield. So, I mean, I'm down to give it a shot. Sure, you can have taunt. I don't like the Fiery Wake boots because he may be immune to fire with those, but nobody else is. And I'm not going Scion of Flame. Are you kidding me? Ah, the strongest Blint. That's funny. Let us waste no time with words. Everyone say hello to Blint, the Underchosen. Blint, the Underdark, has ascended as Underchosen of the Dark Pantheon. From Mage Haven, he watches, schemes, and eagerly awaits the day that he is called once more unto the service of the Dark Gods. That day has finally arrived. It matters not for whom this grand arena was forged, and it matters not why he was called. All that matters is that this world too shall be offered to chaos. Blood for the Blood God! Skulls for the Skull Throne! Blint is the Underchosen is our dark culture representative that is both ritual cannibals and ruthless raiders. He has underground adaptation, strong, and tough, and also Spawnkin apparently. This is a playthrough, a modded playthrough, a very heavily modded playthrough, with the Underchosen, where I had the Chaos God Tomes, the mod. And while that mod is not turned on for this playthrough, it's, still appropriate. He was the first Blint to ascend to Mage Haven, and it's appropriate that he right now is the strongest. The Cloak of Flames. I'm sensing that the enemy grows close. Rainbow Clover acquired. Now to see the Silver Tongue. Nice. Oh, hey, look, team. It gives 100 relations with free cities and rulers. Wow. Empire skills available. It is the Specialist Dialect. Or District, excuse me. Slavehold, how appropriate. Is this already being pillaged? It is. Your citizens in Icecrown host a celebration during which they placate the dead so their deceased ones may rest peacefully. A magistrate explains, to keep the dead from rising and wreaking havoc, our citizens share stories and happiness during festivities around the city's crypt. That way the deceased know we're doing fine without them, and they can continue their journey without needing to come back and haunt us. Your blessing would hallow the celebration, O First Death Knight. Would you share a few words for our fallen brethren? Thank you for the mana. I mean, your sacrifice has allowed my empire to prosper. Enjoy your rest until I call you back. Because I will be. Oh, hi. Okay. Well, I think I know who's fighting over here. Okay. Yeah. Are you turning this into a city, Blint? The Undersavior. I'm glad I'm building walls here. Short and long of that. I probably should have made that like a farm or a forest or something, but in my mind... Wow, that sucks. I was thinking of the governor bonus. Like, oh yeah, conduits are great. Okay. I probably should come over here to destroy this Astral Rifts. I wanted to build another city over here. But I feel like if I don't destroy this Astral Rift, I'll be suffering. And clear out all this crap. I kind of want to see if I can take this Mage Tower. It's going to be tough, but this army might be able to do it. Maybe what we'll do is we'll head this direction with our boy. And then this army can come back to support this, which hopefully can deal with it. Hashtag deal with it. Now remember, everybody has underground civilization, so even though we're meandering... Oh, I thought gargoyles were summoned. Well, damn. Even though we're meandering about, we're not going to come across a capital just all willy-nilly. Astral Dune. What about casting points? Nice. So that's 3 opponents down. There are 5 more. Some of them we haven't seen in some time, actually. And I remembered why. The first time Blint reappeared... Run! Flee for your lives! The first time Blint was reappearing in the series, I was just running back Blint. Like the Underdelver. And then he became Blint the Pink. And then I made a few variants of the a few variants of Reaver. So it's not like it's all been fun and games. Are these the annoying assholes? They are the annoying assholes. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Kind of form up in a way that if they try and jump into any of these crevices, they're going to get absolutely fucked. What's the plan? Do whatever they decide to jump. Okay. That could have been so much worse. And this, my friends, is why displacement is bad. He got displaced and immediately is flankable in every conceivable way. What's the range on this? 2. If I move here and taunt him, I don't know if he can actually get to me. Alright. This is going to be interesting. Oh, he did nothing. Okay. Fair enough. And that's why it's annoying. Alrighty. Thank you for the free zombie. Smack that. All under flow, smack that, give me some more. There you go. Okay. Sure. You do you, bud. Oh. Stunned, of course. Astral Membrane. Bonk. Alrighty. Good job, everybody. Clean. I proved I can be better than the AI. Magnificent. I don't think I need the Frost Shield. The Mirror Shield actually did stuff there, so I was pretty happy with that. That's going to be tough. Let's see what we're working with here. Okay, nice. We're going to grab the Tome of Souls. It's time for the Bone Daddy to rise once more.
Bodies are frail, yet strong is the will of all souls to cling to life. Grant them their desire. Craft them vessels of rotten flesh and bone. Even the fiercest foe shall serve your wishes when raised from the battlefield. For death reaches all, and in death you will dwell.
Soul Overflow is so good. I have a newfound respect for it. But we'll go with the Bone Daddy. Get the Bone Daddy started. Now, I have a very... Like I said, I have a very fun build plan for this. I don't know if it's going to be good, and my sneaking suspicion is telling me no, it's not. But we're going to do it anyway. I think I talked a little bit about it earlier, but I'm kind of like honoring the OG Underdelver, mixing in some of the... a lot of the undead stuff. Not all of it. Besides, my plan is to go to the next tier of undead and kind of stop. Oh no, we're going to get one from every tier up to tier 4. This is the plan anyway. We'll see if it changes. You enter the looming Mage's Tower. Once, it was a beacon of magical power. Now only fading remnants are left. As you ascend the twisting spire, an uncanny feeling overcomes you. Then you notice a lost wizard scurrying through the tower, frantically searching for... something. It suddenly stops when it finds a rotting book picking up a tome with surprising care. The lost wizard trembles when the tome crumbles to dust in its tentacles and releases a blood-curdling scream before continuing its frantic rampage. When the lost wizard notices you, it rises to its full height, ready to fight off this challenge for its power. Omni-attunement. The defending lost wizard hungers for forbidden knowledge and ancient spells. Every time a spell is cast, it gains 3 random positive status effects. So, Berserk Defenders. Huh. That seems hard. Yeah, no, we'll be back. I had dreams. Grand ambitions, but they'll have to be, We'll get back to you on that. I feel like I'm just taunting the Underchosen. I'm in the mountains. Nee, 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 nee. Nee, 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 nee. Tier 2, sure. Why not? You're building your thing. Very good. Regio the Brute has leveled up. You know what? I will grab foraging training on him. I have items. Sure. Not great, but we'll take it. Alright. Sure thing. We'll hold off on summoning. A new rally has begun. Ooh, an Astral Keeper could actually be good. In an absolute worst case scenario, it could shatter itself. And then I could resurrect like an undead on it. Astral Blessing is also really strong. The Steel Shapers are so peculiar. Okay, Brewer Ogre. Sure. Let's go. I didn't think it was possible to get an actual Astral Keeper. Oh, they're only summons. When's my next hero? Oh, now. Should we get a ranged character, maybe? Probably. I wouldn't mind a mage. I wasn't joking when I said that earlier. Well, the Wizard's Tower is going to have to wait. So in the meantime... I'll be super rude. Oh, well. Okay. I mean, shall we? I mean, he's built a city for me. Maybe I should take it over. Okay. We're about to get 3 units coming in. Also, he wants to be with his king. His Lich King. What are you working with here? Ooh, a Spellblade. That'd be fun. He's also a Dominator. That's less fun. Doable. But less fun. Okay. Sure. Oh boy. This Astral Rift is being a headache as I expected it would be. It's okay. Another Cloak of Flames. And a stack of stuff. More Evoker Robes. I'm not really using my scouts to scout. I'm using them to, like, prospect. Which I suppose is fair. There, I made a conduit. You're going to wait for your reinforcements. Fire Fortune is in. We'll get a hero soon. TM. Let's slam Jam and Space Jam. Sorry for the cuts, but we have a Stirring Stone conjunction. Ah, I thought I could get a Materium thing. The conjunction of the Materium Affinity world Sadar and the Astral Affinity world Eus was foretold. The prophecy is now fulfilled. Magical properties seep into rock and stone, making both more compliant and easier to manipulate. However, the augmented stone cannot discern between chisel and battering ram. Masonry that was built to last now gladly yields to the striking sword. While builders benefit from the malleable stone, defensive structures suddenly easily crumble. 100% more production and all units have Siegebreaker. Nice. By the way, I left the Cosmic Happenings on normal because I was afraid that if they went to hard, we would see a lot of, we would see both type events. Is it worth taking the city over? This might be the first free city. Because can you... Huh. It might be worth taking it over. I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it. I'll consider it. I did spend my money on undermining the walls, though. That's unfortunate. This is probably fine to take. It's a risky battle. But it's fine. The Golden Wyvern Mount. Ooh. That sounds fun. My Death Knight. Go. Alright, sure. You're following? This will be close to a second full stack. I should be able to take the Rift with that. Blint is going to go do our first siege battle of the series. And by Blint, of course, I mean the Lich King. The Underlich. Or we should try to call it the Underlich King. That would have been fun. Okay, so I'm going to take this next. I kind of have one too many quarries, I gotta be honest. I do want to item forge, but it's probably going to be a while before I can item forge anything useful. Well, I say I have too many quarries, but all my quarries are on top of nodes that are production nodes. Which isn't necessary, it's just I like the aesthetic. Probably want a quarry here. I had to guess. Definitely want a tavern. How's the Serenite Graveyard? Empty. Just like my soul. I would be amazed if something came out and attacked the Underlich I don't believe they will. One thing I'm really curious about in this series is this isn't the first time I've played on a team battle. My first team game was... I don't remember who it was. No, it was the Underdark, the Underchosen. Excuse me, his new title. You know what? I'll fight this, sure. And he fought against 3 teams of 2, or he fought against teams, but he was alone. He himself was alone. And of course, a few of the, or I suppose all 2 of the sponsored series have been. If I walk up here and taunt this, will it actually come down to 5 main? Have been 1v2s. But this is the first time that the AI can do 0 diplomacy. What are you? If I run up here and do this... didn't really work. Holy Dimash. You know what? Just waddle over here. Waddle, waddle, waddle. No, he did not come down. Just for the record. Oh yeah, I forgot Blint has a shock weapon. Alright, fine. A little overkill, but there's no kill quite like it, you know? I love the Thunderers. They're pretty good. Not bad. It's so strange to have, like, an actual stone spirit. Usually I only get them from the summon. See what we can do. Oh, nice. Double immobilize. Who did I give this to? Not you. Alright, whatever. Let's hope nothing dies. Holy hell. Nothing died. Bonk. That was fun. I liked that. I liked it a lot, in fact. I am going to go tie this up. Because I have a bad sinking feeling that this thing is going to die. Yeah, maybe we'll heal it up. I should run that first, though. Because it gives strengthened. It's not only a heal. It also gives strengthened. You fool! I don't think this curse thing works with a shock unit. Or does it? I don't know. Like, if I run up to them and curse them, will the shock then still... I should test that. We have our very first undeads. Nice. We gained some renown. I just need to spawn an entire army. Okay. So I can raise this for 150 gold. Probably not worth it. I can vassalize it in 1 turn. I can instantly absorb it, which we of course would not do. Or I can migrate it. Now, this could be an okay migration, depending on what's around here. But honestly, I might vassalize it. I could also just raise it. Why would you... Wait a minute. Why would you build this on... You know what? I'm going to raise it. Fuck you. Temperatures in the immediate area rise and fall intermittently as a group of elemental beings panic at your army's approach. The lesser snow spirits, seemingly the leader of this group, wavers unsteadily before you. It seems aware that engaging you would result in almost certain death, but is unwilling to abandon its groups. Will you attack them, or allow the lesser snow spirit and its temperamental allies to retreat? Give me your mana and you can go away. Alright. We'll leave the undead down here to diggy dig. Okay. I'm honestly just glad they could diggy dig with no movement points. Well, the first siege went pretty well, honestly. Bone Horror Reanimation is in. Probably going to hold off on Soul Collection. We'll get a Corrupt Soul for now. And I should definitely make the most of my 100% bonus production by producing everything my heart desires. Although I should also make sure that while I'm producing everything my heart desires, I have enough. Yeah, that's enough to recruit next turn. It'll be every ounce of gold I have, but... Or... I could reanimate this scholarly governor. Nah. I want this mage. Holy shit, there's another summon. Why? Why? Why must you do this to me? You're not going to come at me, are you? That'd be really not cool. Yeah. Really not cool indeed. Alrighty. Alright, so we have a similar situation on our hands. Where there is a Flow Serpent who wants to party. And I don't want to party. Oh. I made a slight boo-boo. The Magebane is present. Oh. That thing by itself is going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, sweet mother of pearl. Yes. Insta-stuns. Because honestly, why wouldn't you be insta-stuns? I don't know. Oh, that's not the healing one. Game. Well, this went poorly. By Blint. Or whatever your name was. This whole thing might be a wipe, actually. I don't know how I could do this. I mean, the main saving grace is that this wasn't Blint. It was the brute, whatever his name is. Okay. The wisps do a surprising amount of damage, which is, I think, the thing I say every single time a wisp is here. Hey, I killed a mage bane. Are these things permanent? Probably know this. Hello. Wait, hold on. I might win this. Wait, I might still have it. This might be doable. By the grace of stabby stabs. And having a free unit. Free tier 2 unit. This might be doable. It actually kind of works out too, because then I can just raise him. That'll be fun, I think. Yes, you got stunned again. Nice. Wow, that's that was an emotional journey. I'm so glad the wyverns are permanent. Holy crap. I don't know if they're supposed to be. Also, I was stunned and still somehow retaliated. Oh, it's because the polearm's stunned. We did it! Yeah, okay. Bone daddies! Oh, I just spent all my souls. You're not supposed to have this crown. This is a gaudier crown, good sir. Errol the Ruthless. We'll give him evokers. Oh, no. Alright, what the hell is this? So this is the Spellblade, which is the other hybrid class. It's also going to go Shadow. Of course, the Mortal Champion stuff. Then we have... Oh, the mage thing. Evokers, okay. I am an enjoyer of lightning evocation. Are these basically the same? So we saw all of this in the... Wait, this is a little different. The Shalasa playthrough, because Shalasa was a mage. Sundering, Devastating, Cascading. Cascading can be really funny, but it's more like a late game thing when people are moving together, but typically not reliable in my experience. All attacks can electrify. All attacks ignore 3 resistance and 3 status resist. Wow, that's pretty good. 2 burning to the target and adjacent enemies. Base chance inflicting burning on the target and adjacent enemies. Okay. Either man see chance to inflict in quick phase. Okay, so this is very slightly different. I think they removed like a line here. Or a row. Yeah, row. And they have melee mage into adaptive armor. Oh, okay. Arc fire burst. All enemies within 2 hexes of you take 15 fire damage, 15 lightning damage. That's pretty fun. Does melee mage mean this can be used within enemies out of control? Into Weaver, into Go for the Kill. Well, that's funny. So you can go for the kill like lightning evocation? Spellblade expertise. Melee and magical attacks gain plus 10% damage. Spellblade 2, Spellblade 1. Interesting. So this really leans into the damage. Arcane Skirmisher. Melee attacks grant prepared spell. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, and then magic attacks prepared strength. Interesting. Can you use shock weapons? Melee attacks now inflict 100 resistance. Grant 1 defense and 1 resistance against non-flanking attacks. Their mutual exclusivity here... Ah, that's kind of tilting. Because I want to go here, right, for the damage, but I can't if I go this way. And this is where the vigor is, naturally. So they're making you choose between more damage and more health. Tireless is here, but you can get both. You can go, like, this. I don't think I care about flanking. Wow, okay. Lightning Evocation looks guaranteed Thunder Defense, Thunder Resist. Wow. Let's grab... Yeah, target and 2 others within 3 hexes. I really liked Lightning Evocation from the previous playthrough, so I think I'm just going to invoke that. And we'll grab Arcane Skirmisher as well. That's cool. It's like a combination of... He has a nice hair. Okay. Did you not diggy dig? Can you believe a team they didn't diggy dig? Heresy. Blasphemy. I might have to go back now. I don't want to, but I might have to. There's another Astral Rift. Why are you rifting me? There's a city down there. That might actually be someone's capital. Do we each want to chill on the city building for now? I'm going to go back. We'll clear all this out. As we continue to evolve and collect our heroes. Helm of the Warrior, Blinty boy. My Lich King. I don't know if I'll be able to make Frostmourne though, which is the part that sucks. This isn't a great place for you, honestly. Honestly, I don't have a great place for him at all. But, I'm gonna build that there just in case. Empire skills are available. All seeing. Force March. No, I'm good. Don't worry, I'll get you back. My mana income plummeted because we got 2 Bone Daddies. Look at them. The perfection. They're glorious. I'm at exactly 0 gold. That's actually kind of impressive. Why do I have negative gold or mana income at the moment? What happens? Oh, you know what? I bet it was an event. It was giving me bonus. Bonus mana income that's now gone. Okay. That is unfortunate, but... How much are you costing me, Mr. Bone Daddy? I've seen worse. Seen better, but I've also seen worse. Cryogenesis. I'm good. Blint's taking literal ages to get over there. I feel like I need to get another scout just to, just to put him on auto explore, you know? That's an Arbalest. Is it a scout? Oh, yeah, my scout's back. The one that died. Or ran away. Okay. Our mana problem should be solved in a moment, because we have a shrine coming up and we have a monolith coming up. And that should resolve it. And this place is going to be full of mana eventually, in time. In time, you will come to know the full extent of my failure. That is a lost wizard in the roaming stack. Hello? Why? Okay, mana. Looks like you're dead to me. Very cool. You know, they should be able to take that with this. I don't think Blint needs to go back. Which is good, because he's a little busy. Going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Oh, well. That's, it's a scout that's going to run away from everything, probably. Summon Corrupt Soul is in. Let's get... I mean, I am going to want a Necromancer eventually, so we'll get one. Get a Mana Obelisk. Just because... Oh, the Rite of Wealth. I do have a lot of Imperium at the moment. So I'm going to pop it, actually. I'm not going to blow it entirely. But we do have 4 more turns of Giga production, so I should, you know, consider making the most of it. And I am. I am considering it. Whatever reason I thought it was, mana to animate somebody, but of course it's souls. They're undead. Mana is to resurrect somebody, which I can't do because I don't have a crypt. Well, I think this is going to be the first episode, the first episode, where I only met 3 people. Dirty. Foul. Unacceptable. Disgusting. This deck has an actual healer. Not a conditional healer. And it still suffered, so... There is a Lost Wizard, so it's kind of understandable, but... Jeez. I'm so jelly. I wish I could have a Lost Wizard. I think I'm definitely necrotizing something down the line. Alright. We're just waiting. Come at me, foul creatures. Born from the bleakest womb. This is actually concerning. We'll drink. We're going to move up a little bit. Alright. Well, good luck. I could just place it just to see what happens to it. No. I think that made it worse. Oh, painful. Owie. Okay. Well. Good news, everyone. I have a zombie. The wisp is dead. Hurrah, hurrah. I doubt I can taunt that, but okay. I tried. Let the record show I tried. Which has to count for something. That heal. Big shock. I like the amount of burn I have to take to go anywhere. I'm sorry, did I say I like it? 4x burn. Oh, that's a dead ogre. That's such a dead ogre. It's all ogre now. My zombies. Surely you respect my zombies. You know, there comes a point where when I want to move really bad, and so I just kind of start ignoring the terrain. And I don't have the support skills to be able to do that. Really don't. Like, my whole army is just burning to death right now. That doesn't cleanse either. This reach. Nope. Okay. No one? No kills. Okay. Well, that was incredibly painful. And I lost the ogre. I would love to raise this. I think I can take that once I'm full health again. Did you get foraging? No. And you didn't level. For reasons. But whether I can take that astral rift and cleanse the lands near my capital city of Icecrown, and so much more, is to be determined next time. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed and are as excited as I am for our very first free for all. So far, it's been pretty chill up here in the corner, but we'll see if it remains so. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you'd like to stay up on the channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below, and I will see you next year.